guys, I am here. I'm back, and I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Oh well, I'm here because I just learned some news from both my SAs from Chanel boutique and also Hermes. The news from Hermes I actually learned from an SA that I briefly worked with when we were traveling on Memorial Day weekend. And I came back and confirmed with the store manager, our local Hermes store manager and sales associate, and they confirmed that is true. Now, just so it's not a great news, especially for us as customers. But what can you do? You just have to learn about it and use those information to work toward your favor in your Hermes journey as much as Chanel journey. Now, these brands are my favorite brands, as you already know. And yes, I do enjoy their other products like shoe, ready to wear, jewelry. I'm really big on jewelry. However, at the end of the day, I do want to secure, a quota back here and there. And so this news are not a great news, especially for me, as we are preparing to leave for Europe, and I was hoping to able to get my letter appointment and score a Birkin or Kelly when I'm in Paris, but sound like oh well, I have been revealing too much. But let me start with Hermes, right? So you know that for that many years, Hermes, they keep their records separately between the US, Asia market and European market. So for saying that, what it means is your purchase history will not be shared on their system. If you have a history with the US market, when you go to Europe, they would not be able to see your record. And as per their policy of 2 quota bags per year, so if you score a quota bag already this year, in your country in US, then when you travel to Europe, they would not know about it. They would not be able to see the record. Therefore, they will grant you another quota bags, or even 2. There are some people were really lucky. They scored 2 quota bags when they at their letter appointment in Paris. However, those are rare cases, but majority of people, especially the YouTuber, I have seen that they have able to score at least 1 quota bag when they are at their appointment. The lottery appointment, getting one is difficult, but when you got one appointment set up, you got about 90% that you're able to get your hand on a quota bag or a rare bag that you don't normally get at your home country. Now, the sales associate, in New Jersey has informed me that nowadays, or just recently, starting, I believe that 2 weeks ago, the system from Hermes worldwide has merged. So basically, all the record that you've been buying with your sales associate in the US or in Canada or in Hong Kong, Asia, will be all reviewed to the sales associate in Paris. And there are two face to that problem, right? The pro is they will see your purchase record, which is good. That show you are a big fan of Hermes. If you have a great length of purchase history, then that will go with your favor, go to your favor. But on the other hand, if you don't have any sale or any purchase record at all, then I don't know if they're gonna consider you a little less than those customers who have good purchase history with them. Now, that can play both ways, pro and cons to your favor. However, what I'm trying to say is, especially on my case, so let's say this year I has been able to get 1 quota bag offer from my sales associate back in April. I'm waiting to get the second offer from my sales associate beside the special order that she was able to secure for me last week. I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago. But the finalize of that order was just submitted last week. So I will go into detail with the special order, what did I choose and things like that in my next video. But let's keep this video all about the new policy, the new change of Hermes and Chanel. So for people like me who travel to Europe and would like to get a quota back there, this quota back will count against my or their record of 2 quota backs. So basically, if I go there, I have to put in my passport information on the letter appointment, and then if I got lucky, hopefully I got lucky, then I will be able to score that appointment along with a quota back. Now if I get that lucky to able to get a quota back in Paris, come back to the US, I will lose my chance to get the second quota back that my sales associate plan to offer me, because it's already shown on their worldwide system that I already got my 2 quota back this year. So yes, I mean, there are a lot of people out there that did not even have 1 quota back offer this year. So for me, it's less of a unfortunate event, but more into the last minute unpleasant surprise for me, put it that way. I was hoping that with this trip we're going to Europe for our vacation, that we haven't done any couple vacation, just my husband and I, for that many years since COVID, almost 3 years. We limited our travel outside the US for safety purpose, and everywhere we go around in US we always have our children with us. So this year my in-law, who are very nice, very loving and caring, they offer to take our kids on a small beach vacation with them, to give my husband and I a week in private, so we can have our privacy and somewhat hopefully romantic, just the 2 of us in Europe. So I was hoping to not only relax but also go about on testing the system in Europe first for my own collection. I would hope to get another quota back, and then on the second thing is improve myself on the knowledge of their system, how to get the letter appointment, what the store look like, and what are the procedure, the system, the experience there in Paris, so I can share with you on YouTube, right? But now I learned that from my sales associate that if I get my hand on the second quota back there, I will not be able to get my second offer here in the US. So it's kind of take away a little bit excitement for me. But I promised myself and my husband that I would not let Hermes quota back get interfere with our vacation, because our trip to Europe is mainly just for us to relax, for us to enjoy a little time private together. So I would not let this Hermes journey or Hermes quota back mess up with our schedule or with our plan in Europe. But anyhow, it's still an pleasant surprise for me, because I was hoping for the better, and now I learned that from now until the end of the year, I probably only able to get 1 more quota back if I got lucky, and that is not even a guarantee, right? So if I'm in Paris, I still go for the letter appointment for the experience and hoping to get 1 appointment. And then from there, I'm also hoping to get my hand on a quota back, because back in the US, even though my SA sound very positive that she would get me 1 quota back, but who knows? With the shortage in inventory, it seems like they offer less and less every day. Anyhow, so that is Hermes worldwide system has merged, and the procedure or the policy has changed. Only 2 quota back per person worldwide. Doesn't matter you shop from Hong Kong or from US or from Canada, when you at the Hermes store, is count 1 against you. So that is to me is a very important piece of information, because I know that a lot of people travel to Paris just to try to get a quarterback. For us, we travel as a trip for our own relaxing, our own pleasure. But I know there's a lot of people who travel to Europe just for that purpose. Get an Hermes quarterback, right? So if you guys are watching, then you know that this will not be as easy as it used to be. Now let's move to Chanel. So with Chanel, I believe that maybe most of you already learned about the news. I did a quick video, a short video that I post on both my Instagram and on YouTube to let you know, as soon as I learned it from myself, so say about 2-3 weeks ago, and I post that short video to let you know that the system with Chanel has also changed. There's two changes that they are making. The first one, which already happening, is they only allow 2 quota bags per customer, the same way that Hermes does, but only apply to their classic Chanel flap, classic flap. So if you like Chanel, you are still able to obtain a different seasonal bag, you know, once a month, right? Just like the policy that they did last year or the year before. But if you want a classic flap, then just keep in mind that you only allow 2 per year nowadays, and they're pretty strict on the address, on the phone number. They will try to, you know, in the old day you used to have 2-3 people in your same household with the same address, but according to my SA, they are working on to be able to analyze if this many people in the same household is that for the same person or things like that. So they try to minimize the chances that people, you know, cheating their system, try to get more inventory, and because of the shortage, they try to make it really hard to get their Chanel classic flap. So if you want to get your hand on Chanel classic flap, my guess is you should go and get it soon, because I'm afraid that the resale market pricing on classic flap will be increased extremely, just like Birkin or Kelly with Hermes, because they don't have that many Chanel classic flap now or in the future to, you know, sell as lost like they are now. Because now you can go online and you'll be able to secure a Chanel classic flap for at least a couple $100 below the market price. I don't think that would be the case in the near future anymore. You know, as you already aware that with Hermes Birkin and Kelly, the price, the resale market price is almost double than the price from the store. But you can blame the resellers because they have to spend a lot of money at the boutique on something else, something that they will lose money on, like jewelry or ready to wear, in order to score their quota bag. And when they score the quota bag, they resell that bag for double the price, try to get their money back on the money they spent, you know, they pre-spent, right? But that's one thing that I try to advise people, that do not buy anything that you don't like, because Hermes, they have a lot of nice product. Their items are very, very unique, very solid, very skillfully made. So choose the item that you really like. For me, I love their shoe, I love their jewelry, even though their jewelry prices are terrible at the resale market. But then I'm not looking to resell any of their pieces. Then it's fine, it's okay for me. But I ran into a small incident where I purchased a Kelly necklace in white gold, and then, you know, at the jewelry junk show a few weeks ago, my husband got me a rose gold bracelet. So now I would like to change my necklace to rose gold, you know, to match with my bracelet, right? Then because I already wore my Kelly white gold necklace, I cannot return, the store would not accept it. So I have to list it to sell it at the resale market. And guess what? I'm looking to to lose about between 40 to 50% of the amount that I pay. So after, you know, put the necklace on the market for a day or two, I decide to took it off. I would rather keep it and wear it than sell for, you know, that much money, that much losing money. So anyhow, make it short, the jewelry and the ready to wear, if you purchase from Hermes, you guarantee that will be, you know, for your own um, favorite likes item. Otherwise you would lose money on those. And but I don't think that is losing money, because I love every single piece that I purchased with Hermes except for that white gold necklace, and I absolutely still in love with that necklace, just because I would like something to go to match with my you know, rose gold bracelets. Doesn't mean my white gold necklace is any you know, any bad, or it's not pretty. It's very pretty necklace. In fact, I think it's a lot prettier, and it's rarer than the rose gold or yellow gold necklace, because everyone out there are having a constant, you know, rose gold necklace. But and that's the reason why I decided to keep the necklace regardless. But anyhow, so that is the story with Hermes. So if you are in the market and you do not like their product, just go for, you know, go for resale market, where you probably have to pay double the price, but you guarantee you will get what you want, or the color combo that you like. Just be sure that don't fall for fake items, or, you know, scammers, because there are plenty out there. But if you enjoy luxury quality items beside their quota bag, I think the best thing is go for it. You know, go for pre-spending on the item that you like. All right, guys. So that is for Hermes. Well, back to Chanel. There's another piece of information that I would like to share with you. In the old days, Chanel did have an outlet store, you know, at the Woodbury Common Center in New York, that I visited, you know, from time to time, because it's a little bit further out. It's not in New York City. It's like about 45 minutes, you know, in the countryside of New York. So I used to go to New York and then take a train to Woodbury Common Center outlet, where I can shop for other stuff along with, you know, Chanel boutique, the outlet Chanel boutique. They didn't have that many hot items, but they did have a few pieces here and there on their jewelry, you know, fashion jewelry, which I like. However, this year I did the same thing, and that was my fault, that I did not do my research properly. I keep thinking that it should be there still, because worldwide, or as far as I know, Chanel only had that Woodbury Common Center store at their outlet. So I could not ever believe that they would shut that down. But this year, when we were in New York and I wanted to go to the Woodbury Common Center, and I tried to gather the information from my husband, you know, to know where to go and things like that, I found out that they have shut down their only outlet store. So right now, as far as I know, there is no outlet store for Chanel. So that's another, you know, unpleasant surprise for me, because Chanel outlet store in Woodbury Common Center is one of the many reasons, you know, give me the reason to visit that outlet mall. All right, so there's another thing with Chanel, that the rumor, this is only rumor, I have not confirmed it yet, that they are working on create VIP stores, where they only allow people with you know, big spending to that store to shop there. So my guess is they will have very selective limited items there for their big spenders. Now I believe that what they are working on, but one thing that not clear to me, since they new policy on 2 quota bags a year, you know, 1 seasonal bag per month per person. So how do they calculate who will be the big spender? Because if you have the money, you want to go and buy left and right seasonal bag, you cannot do it. You can only do it monthly, right? Once a month. And you cannot buy 3, 4, 5 Chanel Classic Flap a year like you used to. So my question is, how do they define big spender to become their VIP, to put on their VIP list for those, you know, such stores? So my guess is they are doing the same thing that Hermes is doing. That if you spend money on their ready to wear, on their non-essential items like their watch, watches, their shoes, or things that not really favorable to the market, and then you become their VIP customer, right? So that's only my guess. Again, I would not know for sure until that store came out. I'm hoping that I'd be able to visit that store because I did spend a lot of money with Chanel. If I do, I will, of course, share with you. All right, guys. So that's all the pieces of information that I able to got or to gather from my sales associate from both Chanel and Hermes, and I would like to share them with you. Hopefully that you find them helpful. All right. I will talk to you later, and I'm heading out for work. I'm hoping to upload this video by the end of the day today. Depend on my workload at the office. If I have few minutes here and there, I will do a quick edit and upload it. All right, I will see you later. Enjoy your day. Have a wonderful day.